Good morning. We're starting in the car today because, if you can see in the back those crates there, I've won a bunch of auctions online from Brighton and Hove Auctions. So we're going to go pick those up, and I'll be wearing my Meta glasses for most of the footage. So hopefully the quality is okay. I'm sure Sergio, my editor, will work his magic with them. And then we're going to take those over to my workshop, and I'm in the middle of trying to sort everything out. So I'll show you a bit of that behind the scenes as well. So it should take me about an hour to get there. Traffic is quite bad between me and Brighton. So let's get going. Brenda. Okay, super. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, thank you.
Oh, get that all loaded.
Okay there?
Yeah, don't worry. Thank you very much. Right, we are packed to the rafters, so let's head back to the workshop. The obligatory Starbucks stop to caffeinate before what is going to be a long day. Hi there, could I please get an iced brown sugar oat shake and espresso?
What size?
A large, please.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's everything?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yum. Okay, we are at the workshop. It's 10:41. So let's sort out the mess upstairs before we tackle bringing any of the stuff inside. So let's go. Okay, let's get the heater on because it's freezing. I apologize for any noise, but I need to warm up. So this is what we're dealing with. Now, I'm normally a really tidy person, so this just gives me the itches. So all this stuff I photographed but haven't listed yet. And what I'm doing is I managed to pick up all these crates for free on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm slowly going through all my stuff that's already listed and inventorying it into the boxes. So I'm going to take the stuff in my other workshop where I do my furniture and bring in the stuff that's already listed so I can carry on inventorying. And then once that's sorted, then I'll start bringing the stuff from the car. And then this area here, I'm going to turn that into like a little photo setup. So I need to move those boxes over there and get that all set up. So let's go across to the other side. So this is my main workshop where I do my furniture, which has now become overrun with stock. So I believe this stuff has been listed. So I'll pop that through to the other room. Okay, so this is where I'm up to. I'm just rejigging my SKUs so that they're in a letter. There might be an easier way to do this, but this is the only way that I could think quickly to come up with. So I'm on box O, and the last one I did was O2. So quick edit that. This is a good way of doing a bit of a stock check as well. I found a couple of items that I don't know where they are, so I'll have to hunt those down. So O3, and it's this lacquer inlaid print, so that's going to go in. Actually, I've got a paintings box over there, so I think I'm actually going to put it in there. PA1, can't remember what number I'm up to, so let's do 8. No, probably be about 12. That number on the end doesn't really matter, it's just so that I don't duplicate the SKUs. But because I use dates, it's unlikely to happen unless I'm doing multiple of the same into the same box. So let's pop that in there now. And next is this serving tray. That'll be this. So we'll change that to O3 and that'll go in. Oh, so what I have been doing this, and I saw Married to Reselling does this, is they wrap their items in cling film or parcel wrap. And I quite like that idea because although it won't stop it breaking, it may prevent it from chipping. So just a couple of wraps with the pallet wrap. And that's ready to go in there now. Okay, and next is this goblet. So that'll be O4. This. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to carry on doing this and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so now I'm all caught up with what's listed has been allocated to a box. So now I'm on to this lot here, which all of these shelves here I bought as a job lot from a lady who was closing down her like antique vintage home market selling store. So I want to keep all of this together because I kind of know what stuff I got from her. So I'm going to pop that over there, and then I'm going to start allocating this to boxes. So this will be P. And now I'll start a stock take of these items. So first item is this casserole dish. I've allocated that askew, so let's go grab that from the shelf, and it's this one. And the reason I'm doing all of this is because I very quickly was running out of space. So that method just gives me a little bit of extra storage. And as I get more stock, it's easier to find. And I'm not searching the shelves high and low for a couple of minutes, wasting time. So next item. I have got most of them under the supplier link, so I'll filter by that, and hopefully that'll capture most of them. Okay, travel labels. I know those are done here somewhere. There they are. Right. So that would be P2. And then household management book will be P3. Okay. That book will be P4. Right, let me carry on with these bits now. Update O and P are full, so now I'm on to Q. So I've managed to clear almost 2 shelves into 2 boxes on one shelf. So let's start with Q. So in case it's of interest to anyone, the SKU system I use is the date that it's listed, how much I bought it for, what I listed it for, where I sourced it, and now the box numbers. I want to try and get this all done today because this has just been hanging over my head for like weeks, and I just can't work like this. So I'm going to make a real push to get it all done today. All sorted. Right, and on we go. Okay, so this is where we're at. All of the stuff that was there is now in those 2 boxes there and those 2 boxes there. And I'm now at a point where I can start putting the unlisted stuff onto the shelves. So what I'll do is I'll make my next box, then I'll photograph the letter and what items going into it, so that when I get to listing, I can have a look at my photos and see which box the items in and skew it accordingly. So let's do that. First of all though, a little snack break. Yum. In case anyone is wondering, all of my shelving is screwed to the wall, so it shouldn't come tumbling forward unless there's some sort of earthquake. But yeah, it is all secured to the wall, which is why I'm happy filling them up with these bigger boxes. Right, let's get a hot cuppa before we move on to what is hopefully the final part. Americano, yeah, we'll have one of those. And depending on how full it is, I might top it up with a hot chocolate and make a mocha. go. My S box is ready. So now I'm going to work my way through and take photos of each item before I put it into there, so I know what box number to give it on a SKU. Now I'm on to T, so I'll take a photo of T, and I know anything after that photo now is in that box. I can't remember if I actually took a photo of these things, so there we go, just in case. I think I've got one thing of cling film left, or palette wrap, so hopefully it's enough to do what I need to do. Otherwise, we may be forced to stop, which I really don't want to do. Okay, quick update. That's all in there now, S and T. Those are empty boxes, so I'm going to get those into the other workshop. Those are unphotographed, to be filled, not yet photographed. Christmas, Easter bathroom bits, and novelty tins. Those not yet listed, but need a bigger shelf, so I'll probably do, that's SH2, I'll do that SH3. So I'm going to go into the other workshop now and grab all the bits from the, or start bringing the bits across. So yeah, let's take these out, give us some space. My pile of empty boxes is growing, which is great. Now, let's grab some bits from here. That's just empty boxes as well. That's photography things. Those are books not yet listed. Let's take these two to start. All of those are pieces of art, so straight away I know those can go straight into the art box. So let me take a photo of each one. Amazingly, I am at the point now where I have gone through everything that's listed. I've gone through everything that's photographed but not listed, and now I'm on to the not even photographed part. So I need to get this photography station set up so that I can start taking photos and then storing it away. And here are all books that haven't been photoed, haven't been done anything with, and I'm thinking about getting like a little bookcase that goes over there for my books. I'll put those in the other workshop and then books will go there. So I need to have a look on Facebook Marketplace, see if there's anything going. Those not yet photoed, ready to put away. And other side of the workshop is more non-photoed things, and obviously in the car the auction lot that you saw me pick up this morning. So now we need to get this sorted out. Right, I'm going to move these just over here for now, and these will stay here because I'll need to clean items before I photo them. This can come down here. These are all bits that need work. I'm waiting to find a pear for that, and not literally a pear but another one, and another fruit for that one. That one I will want to try and restore. That one I'm probably going to decoupage the back or something so it's not like that. That I need to replace the seal. I've got one there but I haven't got round to it, so I'll pop those all in here for now. That I don't know if I want to sell. It's quite badly stained. I think I'm going to pass that on to someone who does mosaics. This is my little pile of mosaic ceramics. Those I need to find out why they're not listed. These are only silver plated. That, why have I got that? I don't know. And just like that, it's cleared. And this desk's problem now. So let me go get all my photo equipment from the other workshop. Okay, here is all the photography bits. Now, I was doing all of this at home, but with the volume of stuff now, Stuart was not pleased that his house was being overrun with stuff. So it makes sense that it all comes and happens here at Vintage Home HQ. Right, so let's get this all set up. I have my foam core boards on my base, but since my new sort of photo style where it's very plain, I don't really use them in the way I intended them to be used. So I've got like different backdrops if I wanted to use them, put something against the marble backdrop, and then I was going to do something different with those two sides and then the fabric backdrop. But now I'm just using a sheet of wallpaper that I got from B&Q as a sample, and I'm taping that up like that, and it kind of is like a very plain infinity kind of background, which I really like. It doesn't draw the focus away from the item that you are photographing. So I'll just get that taped up now. I bought this LED light to go over the back because I've got two side lights, but this isn't going to fit behind there. So I'm going to see if I can MacGyver something that I can remove this base plate and then attach this to the back with some of these zip ties. So let me go get some tools from the workshop. If there's anything to zip tie it to, so I might go get some clamps. Right, back to the workshop. I haven't got any C-clamps, but I've got these corner brackets, so I'm going to try and hammer it open a bit. Whether or not I succeed is a different matter. There we go. That'll do. I want to say perfect, but that is rough and ready. But it'll work, so, and it hasn't cost me anything, so bonus. Now I'm going to need some screws. Oh, too big. Oh, those will do. No, maybe a bit longer. There we go, two of those. Yes. So I just want that in the middle. Look pretty, but it works. Perfect. And then I'll have the two lights coming from that side, and that'll be good. Right. Let's continue. Like that. I do have a grey backdrop as well, in case I'm photographing something lighter, and I think I might want to use that to contrast against it. Okay, back to the bag. So measuring tape for when I'm measuring, taking photos for my listing. The little electric Lazy Susan when I'm doing a video for my products. And then these are just 2 Neewer lights that are on tripods that I use for my front light. This one just needs re-gluing. A little bit of CA glue. And sorry, a little bit of activator in there. And line it up. Ta-da! Right. Give that a minute to set. Okay, so I moved my adapter from there to here because I realized all of these plug in with USB and I needed that to be closer than over there. Okay, so now at home I had these on tripods in front, so need to be like that. And I just may need to adjust them depending on what I am photographing. Okay, I've adjusted how they stand a bit, so let's see how it all looks. It's the brightest on that, and then let's go in with these. Where's that one's? So that's how it will look when I am taking a photo, which is actually really nice because that's virtually shadowless. So let's say I was taking a photo of this. Definitely need more from the front. Okay, let me have a play. There we go. That is what I have settled on. Light there, these two here, and I'm just going to have to move them out the way when I want the boxes. So when I do photos, square, 7 on exposure, 2 times. So that's how it'll look. Which I'm happy with that. Perfect. Now to do the job that... Okay, so photo setup done. All of that done. Now to do the job that I have been dreading and have put off as long as I can, but now have no option, no choice but to go to the car and start lugging all the boxes upstairs. This is the problem with having an upstairs workshop, is it's up and down the stairs. So let's go do that. Wish me luck. I think what I'll do is I'll get them all inside the door. Oh, show it. Get them all in here. And then we can start the upstairs job. Let's just rescue that runaway piece of newspaper. There we go. Let's start with this one. Oh, who needs a gym membership when you sell second hand? think what I'll do, because I've got more space in the big workshop, I'll put them all in there and then move them into the little workshop as and when I'm photographing them. Right, those are in, and I saved you the trauma of carrying the other 4 lots up the stairs and my excessively heavy breathing. So here it is. I think it was 11 lots that I won in total, and that came to £251.69. So 202 plus buyer's premium 43.63 and charges 606, and that's 1, 2, 4, 5 boxes, 11 lots. So it'll be interesting to see what the cost per item comes out as once I divide that by the total number of sellable goods that I've got. So I can do a couple of videos going through the boxes of what I've won. I didn't go and do any previewing, it was just online. I bid on the lots that interested me and I thought there were some good items in there. So yeah, stay tuned for some upcoming what's in the box videos, and then I'll break it down into like 2 or 3 videos. So I'm not going to tackle that today. I might take the cats, clean the cats, take photos of the cats, and then I would have started on the pile of stuff here waiting to be photographed. So let's do that. I picked these up from Facebook Marketplace and I paid £20. The lady wasn't willing to take any offers, so let's give them a wipe down and see what we've got. There are all 8 cats. I've given them a good wipe. I don't have a work sink here in this unit or the workshop, so I'm having to use wipes, but I hate the idea of wipes that just are not environmentally friendly. So these are made from 100% bamboo and 100% biodegradable. Planet friendly, hand safe, super strength. So these seem to be quite good. Obviously I would have preferred to have a sink like I did at home, but this is just what I'm working with. So now those are ready to head over there, get photographed, get pallet wrapped and stuck in their new home. I'm going to show you the process for one cat and then I'll call this video a day because I am knackered. So there he is, photo 2 times, square, exposure 0.7. 1, 2. So I like to make sure I get all the angles. Then 1 from above. And bottom. Close up of the face. So that people can see their expression. A few detail shots. And then some measurements. Then onto video. Now that flicker might annoy me because let's try it and see what happens. Okay, I'll have to remove the flicker in editing. But that might mean that that light has to go. Okay, switch him off. And now we get palette wraps. And then I can take my photos home and just list it in my own sweet time.